Twitter had me like,
okay, Dunkey's best of 2022.
Then when Overwatch 2 came out, that game had me like, but when we did big mode, then I was like,
wait, isn't big mode Dunkey's
you guys showed us so much love. You left
publishing
so many
company?
Incredible, uplifting comments. All these artists started drawing up this amazing artwork of Biggie, and so many super talented people started reaching out to us. Never in a million years did I expect such a warm response.
Can I just say something? Anyone who shits on this sort of stuff is a bozo. Why is it so bad that someone's trying to make a fucking, trying to take a risk? I think it's cool. When people try to do stuff that's out of the norm, I think it should be celebrated. You know what I mean? Even if it may not be the best or doesn't work, we should be rooting people like this on, because publishing in video games fucking sucks.
A lot to me. And now, I think we're finally ready to make our first announcement.
Oh my god, is this a game they're publishing? Whoa. Whoa. Their first game. MIPS!
Hell yeah! We're publishing Animal Well, baby. The first ever open well type game. This was one of the very few games at E3 this year that caught my eye, and after playing it and getting to know the
this game looks amazing.
Billy Basso,
this game looks really cool.
So lucky to be publishing Animal Well. It's intuitive, it's detailed, it's atmospheric. It's a game coming from a very pure place of love for video games. This game is going to surprise you, it's going to spook you, it's going to reward you for toying with its mechanics and delight you with some of the coolest animal interactions I've ever seen in a game. Look at this chinchilla.
Whoa.
Oh, I love this guy.
Alright, one in chat if I should play this.
Please, people, go wishlist Animal Well on Steam if you want to see how deep the Animal Well really goes.
No.
Go wishlist. Did you do it?
No.
You better fucking do it, guys.
Dunkey Man's best of 2022.
When I found out why Franken was called Franken, I knew this was a good game.
I've never played this.
Nathan Drake, Alan Snake, Alan Lake, Alan Wake. Remember the crazy plot twist in Fight Club?
Wait, should I do my own top 10 video games I played?
Alan Wake does that twist 40 times in a row. You know him? That's this. At one point in the storyline, I thought that Alan Wake might actually be the spirit of a moose who died in the 1500s from being bitten by a snake. In the game, Alan Wake is a writer who has to battle an evil lake. In reality, Alan Wake is a game written by Sam Lake. In the game,
it's really good. But isn't this game old?
Max Payne is a story that Alan Wake wrote. In reality, Sam Lake is Max Payne. It's not rare for a video game to have a confusing storyline, but it is rare to see that confusion leveraged in such an entertaining way. It's a story inside of a story, inside of a movie, inside of a game, inside of a TV show, and there is a demented cop that keeps calling Alan Wake different author names.
Get him up, Hemingway! You're under arrest!
Nowhere to run now, Dan Brown!
Get back in the cell, Stephen King!
The Looker? That game had me looking like... I played a lot of funny games this year. None of them were actually trying to be funny. Just like Franken, you can download this for free. And just like Franken, this game is funny.
This is a game that I get recommended every year, and so many people recommend this to me that I never want to play it.
Very clever.
It's the same thing with Undertale.
Punchlines. If you need a laugh, go download The Looker. Or should I say,
The Witness?
Go give it a look.
Wait, isn't this The Witness?
What's confusing about this game?
Oh, it's another one?
That they look like turtles. It's called Ninja
maybe I will
Turtles,
play
but
it.
the music says that they're kangaroos. There's a 6-player co-op mode where you have more players on screen than enemies. However, the real draw here is the soundtrack by T. Lopes. He really knocked it out of the park with this one, bringing in rock singers, rappers, and laying down a whole bunch of energy.
This is a boomer-ass game. When I said I wanted to play it, that's what someone in my chat said.
After 5 long years, they finally came out with the Cuphead DLC, and it was 100% worth the wait. The imagination, the animation. This DLC.
I never beat the DLC, guys.
Best shoot 'em ups ever.
Wait, add that to the list.
The only dumb part about this is that most players are probably still stuck on the first couple
Nope,
bosses
I beat it
from the original game.
I beat it.
I win! All right. What? Link's Awakening's Twin Peaks influence is not as obvious as Alan Wake's, but there is something sinister going on under those cute graphics. And they even got Wart from Super Mario Bros. 2, which will not win Game of the Year this
Play
year.
this?
I
Zelda
promise.
games? Too hard.
For real this
I'll play
time.
Ocarina of Time.
Yeah,
At some point, probably.
Kawami. I don't know what the hell they were talking about in this game. I had subtitles turned
During
off.
my
But it
Smungathon.
seemed pretty good to me. Only in Yakuza will they have a super in-depth slot car racing minigame and then ask, but who is the man that runs the store?
Never
When is
played
he
a
gonna get
Yakuza
married?
game in
And
my
then you
life.
get wrapped up in his life because you wanted to race toy cars. I got a lot more out of this game.
I
from
know
playing
I'll
Yakuza
like
0
this.
First. Some things change over the years, some things never change, and then there's Majima, who just 180'd into Daffy Duck. On top of being a gangster, he is now a police
Have you
officer.
guys played Sleeping Dogs?
A bartender, a taxi driver, a stripper, and a zombie, and you have to face him in every minigame.
Sleeping Dogs is
I gotta
another
play
good
more of
game
these
that
games.
I really like that game.
Neon White is built specifically for people
Okay.
who love to push up against
This
the
is
limits of what a video
apparently
game will let you
essential.
do. Time trial mode, thoughtful level design, fancy movement, John Cena. Neon White combines so many things that I love with
I feel like it's like a
anime, and I
speedrunner
just
bait
have
game.
to accept it because this game,
game is
so
addicting?
damn good. HAL Laboratories has been making games since before I was even born, and Kirby and the Forgotten Land.
Oh,
is one of
I
the best
streamed
games I've ever
Kirby.
made. Finally, they listened to the fans.
This game
and let Kirby
was
become
really
a
good.
traffic cone. In these dark times, a game this cheery and cute is
Um,
always welcome in my
but what is
Xbox
this, number
Series Z
3?
that I have. Kirby is the happiest video game
you
I ever
sucked
played,
at this
where you
game?
battle the
Lol.
ultimate
I will
life
fuck
force
myself
in
with
a
your
duel
lol. What are
to
you
the
talking
death.
about? This game was
God of
hard.
War. When I played this game, I said, goddamn. Very rarely can I take these serious ass games seriously, but with boss fights like this and acting like this, I couldn't help but get sucked in.
Absolutely based.
Elden
Any
Ring-
fucking game review or whatever who doesn't put Elden Ring as number 1 is dumb.
Is less fair than life, but that didn't stop me from beating this game 6 times this year. It's a no
Elden
bullshit,
Ring
all
is probably
gameplay
one of the
open world.
best games I've played in the last decade.
There's so much of everything, so many weapons, so many picturesque vistas, so many secrets, so many wacky enemies, and so many jaw-dropping boss fights. And the bosses are so replayable, so daunting and unpredictable, with so many different moves and tricks. The horse
I never eat Melania, though.
Doggy, Margit, Godric, the Grafted, Giganto, Moose, Big Doggy, Little
Don't
Cobra,
pin that!
Don,
Don't pin that!
Worm, Rolling Tony, Snake Man, it just keeps going and going and going and going and going, and I fucking love it.
Me
but
too.
actually,
Super Mario Bros. 2.